professional wrestling. The part that's really disturbing is he's good at it. We all laugh at Francis because he is a little strange, but he is a very capable wrestler. Well, I'm not sure. Francis will be all upset. His hair's messed up, lipstick smudged. Disgusting how people will appear in public. Francis Cagle, the brother of Joe Cagle, both of which, of course, are managed by Mama Cagle and Verne Siebert. Now, here's Cagle. Tom Justice hanging on to that left arm, putting on a little stress. Justice is from Seattle, Washington, 190-pounder, 5'10". He's been around the professional wrestling circuit for a while now, in his second year. What he doesn't have in size, he makes up for in just plain guts. He'll take on anybody. He had a match with the Teddy Boys, and I hate to tell you what the Teddy Boys did to him, but I understand that next week in All-Star Wrestling, he's going to be back at it again. Trying to take on a group like the Teddy Boys that have never lost a match. And I guess I can't say that now because, of course, they were disqualified earlier today. So they have, by a disqualification, now at least lost a match. Nice moves by Tom Justice. Tom Justice. Look at Francis Cagle. As I said, it really is getting disgusting. See how some of these people will appear in public. Cagle trying to get clear. Now Tom Justice backing him into the ropes. Now watch Cagle waiting for Justice. Justice caught that one back over the other way. Caught him. And did he ever? Look at that, Tom Justice. Cagle made a beautiful move, tripping Justice, and was all set to go in for the cover. Somehow, Justice slipped out of that and is now working on that left arm. And Cagle is not very happy about that. Tom Justice. Now Cagle hanging on to the trunks. Tom might get extra frightened if Francis Cagle were hanging on to my trunks, I'll tell you. Cagle with a knee lift. Here's Justice right for the ropes. Francis Cagle just pitched him out of there right between the ropes. And now that's Verne Siebert that you see. That's his boots there. Look out. You never want to be lying on the concrete that close to Verne Siebert. Fans trying to give Francis Cagle a bit of a bad time, but he can just, like water off a duck's back, no problem at all. Some of these wrestlers are very thin-skinned, but you can't say that about Francis. Well, taking Justice a bit of time to get... Oh, and Justice thought Verne Siebert was helping him and should have known better. Getting part way up there. And Siebert hits him from behind. Justice getting up very slowly, and of course the referee is counting. Now here's Cagle. Cagle's going to bring him in by the hair, no, by the head. Francis Cagle could be a very vicious individual. And there goes Justice. There's Cagle. Looking for the cover. Justice kind of squirms out of that one, doesn't really kick out of it. Francis Cagle gets Justice across the ring, grabs him, slams him, and now Cagle will go in for that cover. And again, Tom Justice kicks out of that. Verne Siebert complaining to referee Gary Allen that he's not counting fast enough. Across the ring, and Again, grabbed by Cagle trips. Tom Justice almost had him as Cagle actually tripped. Now there's a piece of paper or something in the ring that Cagle, I guess, slipped on, and the referee picking it up there, getting rid of it, putting it in his pocket. But it forced Cagle to slip, and Justice just about had him in the pin. Verne Siebert was certainly getting upset about that. Into the 6th minute. Now this match between Justice and Cagle. There's Cagle. As I said, this guy Cagle can be a very vicious individual. And you're seeing it now coming out on Tom Justice. And again, there's another example of it. Standing on the man's nose. Be very easy to break it that way. Cagle rolling him over. There's the shoulders trying to get him down to go for the cover. And, of course, Justice gets that arm up. I want to take a second here to thank all of the many wonderful fans for all the mail they're sending into All-Star Wrestling. Really, we do enjoy your letters, and thank you so much for them. If you'd like to drop a line, it's Post Office Box 4700, Vancouver, BC, B6B 4A3. There's the address, All-Star Wrestling, Post Office Box 4700, Vancouver, BC, B6B 4A3. We love to hear from you, and you just park on the outside, the name of your favorite wrestler, or yours truly, Ed Carl, because we do love to hear from you. That's a pile driver from Francis Cagle, and should in fact do it. Now you can see that Justice is hanging on to his head. So with a 2 count, he would have had him there, except that Justice was actually had a hand on the rope. And here's Cagle. That should do it, and it does. Francis Cagle. Tom Justice, but you know, no question that Francis won that one handily, but he had to work for it.
Hey, listen, a lot of people don't realize how tough an opponent Tom Justice is. A lot of people don't think he's really that tough, but in my book, Tom Justice may not look like an impressive wrestler, but he is a very tough wrestler. There's no cakewalk. There's no cakewalks. There's nobody easy in this business. They're all tough.
This is getting disgusting. What do you pay these fans to say Verne is number 1?
I don't have to pay anyone. You hear these people, Ed? They're people of class like Joe and Francis, because they realize that they probably want to be part of the Cagle family.
I don't think he answered my question.
They're trying to say that the belts are held on, that the Cagle brothers are not the champions. Well, let me tell you something. Me and my brother, we own those belts, and I want to say something to you, Susan Tanner. You want to come out here and keep yelling about you want the belts and you want to do this? But me and my brother are not scared to put the belts on the line to anybody. I don't care who it is. You want to bring those teddy bear boys on down here just because they're big and tall and stupid. That doesn't mean that me and my brother can't handle that. And let me tell you something, Tanner. If you don't quit running your mouth, we're going to have to shut it for you, because the belts belong to us. They're not held up, and that's what it's all about.
The belts belong to the Cagle brothers. Does that mean that maybe we're going to see a championship match?
Hey, why should we defend them? We don't have to defend them. Why should we defend them? I don't want to put those belts on the line. They belong with us. We're not going to put them on the line unless we're forced to it. Right, Francis?
You're absolutely right, Verne. Anybody that wants to challenge us, we're here. And incidentally, we finally have found some intelligent people in Vancouver sitting right over there. Little water. That's it, yeah. They know who the best are. Right here, standing right here.
Come here, Francis. I want to talk to you for a second. You got a little lipstick on your tooth.
On my tooth, huh? I messed it up a little bit. Watch out, Tom Justice, next time I see you. You messed up my makeup, and I don't like that one bit.
Calm down.
I knew that would really get him upset, because Francis is very concerned about his makeup and how he looks in public.